Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel messages that's sent to me, through me, for me to share. And this is Chapter 7, Message 4, still in the energy overall of temperance. The creation of Thumbelina, the maturity and the growth into the snake princess, who, going back to my previous messages, has a message to share. It's like this is the only opportunity for the snake princess to be able to share this information in regards to, with my angel tarot card that came through, a truth, Ace of Swords, in regards to the bigger picture, some form of communication, quick communication too, in regards to a warning, came through in the other messages. I've kind of tried to make them short, you know. I left the table as is after ending that message from the snake princess, that trance of an energy I was in, coming into this energy that I'm in right now. First of all, I feel like I'm in a courtroom, and I realized this as I was kind of channeling and writing the messages I was pulling from the energies that's come through already. At the beginning of this, you're going to notice there's a clip, and I tried to catch the sounding of these planes. They just sound different. 144, I just noticed on the clock. But what I thought was a recording was this emotion photo. So anyway, there's another quick clip when I was just sitting here just organizing myself, and I was about to remove these, what I'm going to use next, and I heard I should leave it because the high priestess. Now, as I was pre-shuffling this, I just give this a quick shuffle and I placed it over there, and then I went back to one of my first ever tarot decks, going back to almost 3 years ago. I purchased this. I went to go and collect it, and I realized as I was coming back to clear the table that this is my unknown wildlife or wild alchemist or something deck. I've got the whole collection here. So anyway, I called the high priestess to the stand. As I was looking at this card, the authority summons came through in the previous messages, and I heard, high priestess, speak your truth. You no longer need to hold on to your truth. Forever speak your truth. Or for something, hold your peace. You know the saying? This can be in regards to an emperor. You're speaking to somebody in authority in regards to an emperor energy, in regards to an energy of how they gained their riches, their happiness, their son. This is definitely something that's going to be heard in a courtroom, before a judge, before an authority, before the Most High judgment, going back to chapter 6, overall energy, in regards to a lover situation, a purity or something. The situation is going to need strength. And that's the kind of energy, but I feel like the high priestess, which is going to be the next energy to come through. And in that order I heard, and in that order, the next energy to come through is the high priestess. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Speak your truth. And look what's underneath that. It's the moon. It's the moon. No holding back. No holding back. It's the time now to release. This is a serious situation for whoever I'm connecting with. Serious situation. So now coming back into my chapters, I'll call the high priestess to the stand, and I'm going to quickly read what I wrote, just quickly coming out of that. ending of my last message, trial and error. I called the high priestess. Who or what they are, with or and what you are. I'm here. Let me start this again. Manipulation. Manipulate the who or what they are, with and who of you and your beliefs. Mind control, lures, sirens. And I was going back to these kind of people. These kind of people will manipulate the truth. They will mix the half-truths with the truths, you know. His story is not your story kind of an energy. But the high priestess knows the hidden truth. But this was at the beginning of my channeling, so now it's all making sense to even me right now. I feel like those that was up there in this authoritative energy, some of them didn't even know fully what was really going on in regards to whatever this energy is that I'm picking up on in the 5D energy. But so it is above, so it is below. Inside scoop would be like a warning, going back to your roots. This is when I was picking up my deck, which I said was one of my first ever tarot decks. Judge and jury. And I heard again, as I explained, I called the high priestess to the stand. Stand your power. Express your truth. Or forever hold your peace. Maybe in regards to an emperor and how they gain their happiness. And like I said, their son. And I'm going back to the numerology that I got, and I was referring to something. There's a significance in regards to today, because the rain card came through, and today we're just having a real heavy rainfall here in the UK. We've not had no rain for some time, so I feel like there's definitely a significance. I've got my window wide open right now. I'm loving the energy right now. But anyway, believing that today was the 24th, but yesterday was the 24th, so there may be some kind of significance about yesterday. Today's the 25th, so when I said 2 to 4 days, today would be that 2 days kind of an energy. So there could be something significant about today leading into the 26th, the 28th, the 29th, possibly the 30th, possibly Monday, Tuesday. There's a need to hold on tight. Whilst I was looking at the energy of the Four of Pentacles, which was at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so I'm going to follow some guidance on this. I've just literally had to take a pause. And I was literally guided. And within that guidance, I was led to clarify the characteristic of this high priestess. I'm hearing right now, know the man you're dealing with, know the woman you're dealing with, know who it is that you're questioning, and picking up an energy of, you know, when somebody wants extra confirmation, like they want a lie detector test. They want to see how balanced you are, how aligned you are, like someone's going through some kind of an assessment here. Intense assessment. Someone's going right down to the roots of it. Someone's being intensely questioned here. Tell me more about the energy of this high priestess. And it's fell directly on the rain card, and we've got the well. It says the well. Desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The well represents profound emotional health and stability, where personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, giving them stability, strength, and depth that is rare. Well energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on the well personalities when all else seems lost, and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. When in balance, calm, steady, compassionate. When out of balance, heavy, shifts into old stories. To bring into balance, regular self-care. So there could be a possible imbalance here for this high priestess, because there's a digging into the foundation, into the roots, into the core of whatever this situation is, this question in this court case. And then as I was guided to the high priestess energy, the high priestess deck. So let's go deep. What's the message here with the high priestess? That's been called to the stand is the energy I'm picking up on. And I can't even make it up, honestly. The card that's literally just come through is summoning. Summoning power, instincts, intellect, and control. Card number 4. That would be the Emperor energy in traditional tarot, but there's something that's being held on to. Duality, many meanings, and misunderstanding. Going back to the message of the Snake Princess, and at the bottom of the deck is balance here. There's some kind of imbalance. This was in reverse how I visioned it. And right now I'm hearing my east is your west. My east is that way. And for something, this is the card that's here, and I'm gonna kind of, there's something about this east energy. We're moving out of that south north to this west east, but east, free. But there's something about this energy here of 4. I'm just being guided to read 30. So that's 36. Duality, many meanings and misunderstandings. The disciplined priestess sits at the entrance to a cave, a place of retreat. The skull on her lap indicates her spiritual side, whereas the open book represents her scholarly, and educated side. Her red dress and white sash beneath her are symbols of the divine feminine and divine masculine combined. Your life is also full of dualities. You are at the same time masculine and feminine, physical and can't even say the word. Fully human and fully divine. This card encourages you to explore all these true yet diverse aspects of yourself. It may feel strange to dive into new spiritual practices. If you're always being physically orientated, an active masculine approach to life may feel unnatural. If you're traditionally being in more reflective and feminine mode, by these deeper layers of yourself now long to be expressed in opening. Up to these experiences, you will tap important previously unknown strengths and talents and widen the scope of your spiritual, your personal, and even your professional life. Finally, there is a message of warning in this card regarding distorted perceptions. This high priestess, or Mary Magdalene, has been historically misunderstood, called a prostitute when she was actually an educated landowner. Be conscious of the ways you may be misunderstood, and be courageous in your intentions to live your own life and stand in your truth. Also, be aware of any misunderstandings you carry about yourself. Any limiting or judgmental notions must be set aside. A clear understanding of your truth requires you to embrace your divine nature, the most gracious and powerful part of your many faces. Sparkling identity. Affirmation for this card is, I am willing to explore many wonderful sides of my nature. I am open to understanding the depth of my truth and expressing that to others. So tell me more about this energy in regards to this summoning power. What's this energy? And there's that that plane. It just sounds different. Tell me more about this energy in regards to the summoning power. Or to get another one of this high priestess. It's almost like this high priestess doesn't even want to talk. They've held on to this information for so long. But the card that came through in the previous message was release negativity. It says quiet stillness and insightful revelations is what this high priestess is bringing too. In that moment when this high priestess was silent, like I said in the previous message, a high priestess is an energy of somebody who says less than what they see. They see more than what they say. They're not very easily manipulated. So this high priestess that's coming forward, there's certain revelations that's going to be brought forward, and it's going to be a part of this healing journey that's at the bottom of the deck. But it's a hard truth for this high priestess to speak, and I feel like what's being seen along the way, in this energy of trial and error. So let's see, let's pull some tarot in regards to this insight revelation. Tell me more about this energy. This could be somebody who may be giving evidence in regards to, I'm picking up an energy of somebody who's close, a relative, sibling, friend. And again, we've got the Four of Wands, somebody from the foundation. This is something that's been seen from before that foundation was built upon, you know, from the beginning of time, I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy in regards to this energy of the insightful revelations that this high priestess is bringing in regards to this summons. I'm hearing my song in my head, and I've been hearing it from since I stopped recording the message from the Snake Princess, and it's what them call me Reefy, but that I feel the friends and that I feel the family. One thing about me, but I read for your energy. The number there, with the lology, numerology, astrology. Me pay attention to all the synchronicity. Anything that I me. Anything at me. Ludi, blackjack, that a roominess. Me live me life like how me play chess. But I am who I am, nothing more, nothing less. Empress, upcoming high priestess, alchemist. Me not gonna say me are the best, me could even to the rest. YouTube, Insta, me not come fi impress. And the truth me I gonna seek, and me not gonna seek nothing less. Empress, upcoming high priestess, alchemist. Me not gonna say me are the best, me could even to the rest. Even though somebody, you may have felt shut out, left out in the cold at times, and for some reason it's drawing me to my deck over here. I was going to use my shadow to light deck, which is my lyrical deck, because I just kept on hearing that song in my mind. But let's see, let's get some more cards in regards to this energy. I'm going to get 5 cards in regards to this energy. I just heard 6, so let's see what comes through in regards to this revelation, this insightful revelation. Got a King of Pentacles here. Could be speaking up against and speaking some truth against a King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, masculine, fathering energy. I'm going to take what's here. There's a few that's come through. And then we've got the Chariot, but it's in the reverse. And we've also got the Three of Cups. There's the energy of, so how much cards is that? They've got 5. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. So this could be an energy of a child, some kind of small offerings that was made in regards to, I'm picking up, there's an energy here of, I'm picking up an energy of somebody not being able to go in the right direction. with the Chariot. I'm feeling a lot more than what I'm saying right now, but I feel like it's gonna come through anyway. But this is the energy of the friends, that friendship energy that I was picking up on. I thought there was something behind that, so there could be something behind some kind of friendship group, like I was saying, friends, family, something that should have been a celebration but that wasn't. Somebody that should have been going with you along this journey but just not. Could be a Cancerian energy also attached to this. Someone's just not seeing their way through this. Let me see. I'm gonna clarify the Four of Wands. I feel like this is a home. Somebody may have been put out of a home. Moving towards the King of Pentacles. Tell me more about this energy of the Four of Wands. Why is this Four of Wands here? In regards to this revelation that this High Priestess is bringing this knowledge to. That's the Nine of Swords. And that's the Strength card. So it's there's some form of communication in regards to someone's state of mind. The strength that somebody needed within a home where there was just a lack mentality, a lack of I'm hearing Bob and Peter to pay Paul. Somebody may not have had much finances within this home. I'm hearing making ends meet. You know, is the kind of energy, that kind of energy of a rainy day. It was always a kind of, like how I'm looking outside right now, a kind of grey day. You know, there was a lot going on behind closed doors, middleman grey area. Someone here is talking out against, I'm picking up an energy of a King of Pentacles. There's some kind of outcome to come from this situation in regards to the knowledge of the High Priestess. A High Priestess is going to be called to a stand in regards to a situation. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Six of Cups. This is somebody from your past. This can well be a father that you're speaking about. Knowledge of some kind of information. The past, the Six of Cups is also to do with children and reconciliation. Somebody may have reconciled on many occasions. But there's some kind of past knowledge that this High Priestess has knowledge of. That's going to be relevant to this revelation. This, you know. Tell me more about this Six of Cups. Show me this energy of the Six of Cups. I heard wrong deck. It's like someone's giving an explanation, but it's like someone's giving an explanation, but that's not Seven of Cups. That's not the time that the court or the lawyer or the judge or whosoever it is that's questioning you is referring to. There's another time. A Seven of Cups. There's another time. There could have been many times when I see the Seven and the Six of Cups. This could be over a period of 13 years of misery, I'm hearing, of hardship, of restless nights, sleepless nights, feeling that you have no strength within a situation. This High Priestess is giving a very detailed take from their perception of this court case that they've been summoned to. So tell me more about this energy of the Chariot. Why is this Chariot here in the reverse? Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse. Somebody made a wrong investment. Possibly could be a wrong investment into a vehicle. Somebody didn't put enough, you know. Somebody didn't put enough into things and expected the most out of something. You know, someone didn't put much effort into the reality that they wanted to see for themselves. I'm picking up a very fast kind of a life, flossing kind of life, because somebody has got the means to live that kind of a life, because the King of Pentacles is here in the upright. So it's like someone's penny pinching here. Someone's robbing Peter to pay Paul. Somebody was creating a lot of illusions, especially around when it come on, I'm picking up the energy of the children. I'm hearing somebody was just living a what's that, flossing kind of a life, you know, when you appear one way to the public, you're about that life, you know, living your best life. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Tell me more about this energy of the Chariot with the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. That's the Ace of Wands, that's in the reverse. Somebody never had that passion and it's falling directly over the Seven of Pentacles, that's also here in the reverse. It was just like an energy of this, using your sexual energy to get what it is that you want, putting very little in order to gain the most out of a situation. Alright, let's see, what's the Three of Cups here in the reverse? What's the Three of Cups here in the reverse in regards to this energy? In regards to the insight, the revelation of this High Priestess's testimony is what I'm hearing. Where's the Three of Cups here? This is the perception. I feel like this is the High Priestess's perception. This is the High Priestess's, what the High Priestess saw. And because we've got the could be dealing with a Taurus energy here. I'm hearing somebody from the past. This can be somebody who you may have gone to school with. When I see the Hierophant going over to the energy of the Six of Cups, this could be a very long time friend. When I see the Hangman energy here, this can be a Pisces energy. Somebody could have been in their head in regards to hanged, you know, in a hanged energy in regards to a Pisces energy, which is the Hangman energy here. And the Hangman is, there's a need to surrender here. There's a need to surrender for whosoever is in this energy and maybe resonating. I feel guided to read the Temperance energy. There's something about the two not mixing well together. Anger and love can't collide in one energy, in one home, in one space. It's draining, you know? It's the kind of energy I'm picking up on here. So tell me more about this energy of the Three of Cups that's here in the reverse. Where's the Three of Cups here in the reverse? We've got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Again, that's that Pisces energy, that Cancerian energy. But it's here in the reverse. There's an emotional imbalance. There's some kind of I just heard disharmony. Something didn't work out. Some kind of new beginning didn't work out for the best. Someone's in a kind of an energy of mourning what it is that's being lost here. And I'm picking up an energy strongly of a vehicle. What's this energy of the Knight of Cups? Something just fell to the ground. That's the King of Cups. I'm picking up an energy of this can be a why did I do? Oh, I just heard gone too soon. I don't know how that's relevant here, but that's what I just heard. Maybe somebody may have been drinking and driving. Is the energy I'm picking up on. That's not an advisable thing to do. Is the energy is what I'm picking up on right here. There's something here. I can't put my finger on it. What's under this this Knight of Cups? I'm hearing right now someone never had the right to go behind that wheel and drive. And that's the Eight of Cups on that just fell to the ground. Somebody may have had 8 or up to 8 or more possibly cups, and then tried to to move. 8 of Wands is movement. 8 of Wands is something that's moving fast. This is a warning for somebody. If there's any kind of celebration that's coming up and we're moving into the bank holiday, and just before coming into this message, I was saying to myself, it's the bank holiday weekend, I ain't got nothing much to do. I'm in a hermit energy. I can't do the work that I was planning to do outside because of the weather. No complaints, but because of the weather, you know, I've now been in this energy to give out this message, this warning message. Somebody needs not to drink and drive in this time, at this time. It's better you walk, I'm hearing, than you drive. I'm hearing right now, going back to when I used to do my care work, one of my clients said when I was running late and I was kind of speeding to get there, they said to me, it's better that you're late in this life than early in the next. But where's this energy going to with this Cancerian energy? Why is this with the Chariot? Why is the 8 of Cups here? All of this is just falling to the ground. It's like someone's not stable. Oh my days. It's like someone's not stable on their feet in walking. That someone's staggering. This is a warning message, clear message. What's the 8 of Wands? Someone's driving to give somebody a message of how little they gave and how much juggling that they had to endure. I'm hearing what they persevered through with little to nothing, whilst this person's living a high life, you know, a life of an emperor is what I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy of the 8 of Wands. Why is this energy of the 8 of Wands here? I'm just hearing a lot of juggling, how someone got their finances. When I see the 7 and the 2 of Pentacles, that's the 9 of Pentacles, how somebody built themselves up from the bottom to the top. They're not who they think they are. Kind of an energy. There you go. How they gained what it is that they gained. That's the 10 of Pentacles now. Someone's reached to their 10 of Pentacles by doing very little to nothing. They become very stable. They appear to be emotionally stable, but inwardly they're not. Inwardly, I'm hearing they're an emotional wreck. They may appear to be this King of Cups to the outside world, this stable, you know, got it together kind of an energy. But inwardly, they know that how they gained their riches wasn't legit. You know, it was off the back of others. And now somebody's walking away. Someone tried to hold on too tightly to a situation, and now it's got to this point. See it there? That's the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Now it's got to this point. Someone's now needing to confess. Someone's now needing to speak about all of the deception and the lies and the deceit. Of how somebody gained their riches. How it got to this point. I heard, how did it ever get to this point? I'm going to pull some from my deck. Tell me more about this energy of the King of Cups. Tell me more about this energy of the King of Cups. It's a lot that's come out. A lot's being said. It says unmaterialistic, in the world but not of it. Walk by faith and not by sight. And that's the first card that came through when I started to pull cards. This rising. Confirmation. Somebody is trying to appear to be unmaterialistic, but according to the energy that's come through in the tarot, they are. And it's been brought to the light now. It says, I didn't give more than I can emotionally or financially, spiritually, socially afford. But that's an illusion. It fell underneath the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody gave more than they can. Somebody gave away their happiness when I see the 9 of Swords here. Don't hold your breath waiting on an apology. Let go of expectations. Someone's living their best life. Or so they want you to feel. turning a house into a home, renovations, home improvements, moving home after harsh times. And I'm going to leave this in the energy that it fell in. I'm picking up a disagreement of an energy, and the card that wants to show here is love the life you live and live the life you love. Ashe. The card behind that one also, there's a need to seek medical assistance here for somebody. And I'm just being drawn to my shadow to light deck. What's the message for those who may be resonating with this energy? I'm just hearing, love yourself first. Someone's chasing somebody so much that it's at the detriment. It says here, me meet this man in a 99. In coming on my life and tell me say everything is fine. Me put me hand on my chest and me just say bless. Come and know say this man have a definite be mine. Me tell him say I'm off to put down the gun thing, otherwise says everything has been. Someone's told someone to just go and do their own thing. You understand? They're living their own life. They're living their best life. Somebody thought that this was forever. This marriage, this commitment. But someone is giving it up. Someone's walking away. Tell me more about this energy of the Eight of Cups. Someone's walking away to somebody who you may have been juggled with. Tell me more about this energy of the Eight of Cups. For those who may be resonating. Someone's moving east. Someone's moving east. Tell me more about this energy of the Eight of Cups. Possibly to be with a feminine energy. Two cards that came through. It says, me speak in a many tongue. So me come for stop the confusion for everyone. I'm a Brittany's. I'm a speak in a Britois. A little British, little swagger, little patois. Them not know nothing about my nature. Somebody could have learned a few lessons. They're walking away from something that they can't commit to. But they're moving with caution. Wherever it is that they're moving to, they're very cautious. They're very protective. They've been hurt possibly over the time. You know? I'm hearing a woe is me kind of an energy, but whoever you're connected to that is walking away from this deceptive situation that's been juggling, they're moving towards an energy that they're very cautious of. But tell me more about this Two of Pentacles. Protection whilst at the bottom of the well. All about the healing. 555. Someone's made some transformations. I feel like in this situation, somebody's definitely made some transformations and outgrown a situation. Wherever, and this may be a trigger for somebody, but somebody just wasn't happy within a marriage, a connection, a relationship. And they're moving across waters is what I'm hearing. But there's a need for them to be mindful with the Chariot card here in the reverse. Why is this Chariot card here in the reverse? And it also fell in the reverse. I'm a lioness, I'm in a run them the game. I'm a lioness, I'm in a run them the game. Me not hold them the shame. So definitely there was a third party energy here. Somebody never held their lane. Because it says one mission, one aim. That I fit stay in a lane. The vibes did that tell me say we could have been a flame. Every single day me try to take back the claim. True, me no want nobody call out my name. I'm a lioness and me no run them the game. I'm a lioness and me no hold them the shame. And the next card to come out because somebody received some messages thick and fast. Somebody was sending a barrage of messages. Telling somebody they ended this by message, by text message. And someone tried to catch somebody in the heart of it. And I'm hearing that song now, Mary J. Blige, through the thick of it. And the next card that came through is, don't paint every situation in the same light. Live and learn and expand your knowledge. Wisdom mixed with creativity. What have you learned from this situation that you can share with others in order to release this kind of pain and hurt and negativity, toxicity? And on that note, I'm going to end this part of this message here. And I'm just trying to find a card to end, a deck to end on. And I feel like I'm going to end with a message from the ancestors, because this feels deep for whosoever's in this energy. And I'm picking up the chaser energy here. And I'm hearing the song, one of my songs. It coming like me dropping on the twin flame journey. It coming like it want me making no na man na mad. Me go listen to the tune me have, no envy. Go listen to the tune me have, no envy. Again, Rudy Blackjack. Let me let this message come out. What's the message for those who may be resonating with this energy in order to move forward? Your vision, your perceptions needing to be changed here. Card number 16, break it down to the 7. Moving towards your destiny. Serenity. Card number 15, divine light. In divine light, you overflow your love. You carry the sacred arrows that teach you about the clouds to full of water, that the rain comes like droplets of wisdom into the sea of consciousness. And you begin to learn the sacred flow carries your prayers of love, and all of the symbols of treasured peoples and dreams reflect upon you with the light of the great sun. You are sacred lover, full of fragrance, and the wind comes to spread your perfume across the land. You stand before the Great Spirit in this state of grace. Name your darkness, that sad quality that you have held, and as you call it by name, feel it begin to disappear. You hold on to your faith the same way that you grip your arrows of destiny. You are not meant to live in darkness, but in light of your own integrity. Move with flow of life and let go of any sadness from your earlier years. Be certain and at ease as the light begins to define you. Prayer, card number 4. Go down to that 4 of Wands energy that came through. Prayer is a petition. You are asking for something, and this desire gives birth. The egg, that's that Lilith energy. To hope, the butterfly. You direct this request to a greater power, the Creator, knowing that you might not get what you want, but get what you need. Move into a cocoon of silence and be still. Then offer your prayer, just as a flower blooms and the fragrance is released. Joy finds you and you are released, like a butterfly, in beauty and freedom. You are being initiated, and your choice is to which gate you enter. Vision. The question is no longer how did we get here and why, but where do we go and how? We are placed on a path of life experience, interact with and be challenged by. It's dangerous. Paradise is not a place but a state of mind. We must heed the advice to stop and smell the roses, for it is possible that in our fervor, whatever, to search for the elusive, we sacrifice our Garden of Eden for one tree. I'm hearing for family. It is not so much in what you see, but the way in which you see it. And you flying above your life, unaware of your true reality. The feathers you hold are not your own. They are a gift that must be returned one day, like the dream catcher and the medicine wheel. They hold change. New colors become brilliant and luminous as you journey. And you wear the feather of distinction, the mark of a seasoned soulful traveler. Your hands reach out to hold back illusions. Heaven is before you. Your dreams are coming true. Bottom of the deck, I don't even need to read it. It's self-explanatory. It's destiny. And for whoever this reading is resonating to, love and light and healing synergy, energy, unity. See the bigger picture to what's going on for you here. Walk by faith and not by sight. Be of the world. Be in the world, just don't be of the world. Set yourself free from the expectations of what others expected you to be, and just be who you are. Be your true authentic self. Love and light.